Hello everyone. I normally do these at 6, but today I'm going to do this at 1:09. And I'm very grateful. And um, this is what I've been thinking about is I've been thinking about gratitude and um, each day how much we have to be grateful for and the many blessings that we've received. It's so interesting right now. I'm looking at the Salish Sea, and it's a beautiful day. It's a calm day, but right now someone's out there fishing, and it's just it's such a beautiful image to watch that line go out and then to watch them reel it back in. I hope that they catch that they have a good catch today, um, and that they're also grateful for it. And so, the different ways that I think about gratitude. This is wonderful. Angeles had given me this book. She wrote this book, and it's "Living in Gratitude: A Journey That Will Change Your Life." And she gave she gave this to me in 2011, I think. And in this book, it talks about the different things that support our health and well-being, but there's like a monthly gratitude practice for every month, and you go through these practices, and at the end of the year, you've had 12 months of gratitude. And I really love this book, and so one of the things uh, that I think about when I think about gratitude is an A to Z practice that I do sometimes, where I will start at the beginning of the day and think about, well, what are number A? What is it that I appreciate, or what is it I appreciate appreciation maybe. But what is it that I'm most grateful for? What is it that I'm most grateful for in my life that starts with A? And then I can go to B, right? Brothers. Like, I'm really grateful for my brothers. I have amazing brothers. I have Conrad and Mel and Paul and James. I have so many beautiful brothers in my life. So B, I'm grateful for my brothers. And then you continue to go down. Cat, I'm grateful for Saffron, my cat Saffron, who is being really adorable right now. And so, what are the things that I'm grateful for? And you can go through, and then by the end of the day, hopefully you've reached Z, like your gratitudes with Z. One of the things that Angela's talked about in this book is on page 145. She talks about review and integration around this process for, I believe it's July. This is the July process. I'm going to check real quick and make sure July, embracing nature. And so on page 145, she talks about gratitude in the 4 quadrants of life, gratitude in the 4 quadrants of life. So what am I grateful for in my work? What am I grateful for in my work? What am I grateful for in my relationships? What am I grateful for in my relationships? What am I grateful for in my finances, or in my ability to take care of myself financially? And what am I grateful for about my health? And it's just so powerful. One of the things that they found in studies, and she goes over this a bit in the book, but one of the things that they found is that gratitude brings more happiness into our life. It also increases our immunity, our immune system. And so, what am I grateful for in those 4 quadrants? I would ask myself, what am I grateful for in my relationships, right? What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my mom. As I said, I'm grateful for my brothers. I'm also grateful for my sister and all of my sisters, all my Sundance sisters. I have amazing Sundance sisters who are so incredible. I'm grateful for my students whom I cherish and love, and I'm so grateful for them. And I'm grateful for my parents. I'm grateful for my parents, my adoptive parents, and my birth parents. So I'm so grateful. I have all these things to be grateful for in my relationships. I'm grateful that I have people I'm in a relationship with that where we communicate really well. We talk to each other, and I'm so grateful for that. And where we're honest, because honesty is one of the makeups of intimacy. That it's difficult to have intimacy unless we're honest. So we want to be able to have that honesty and that acknowledgement. And then with our work, like what is the work? What is my work? What do I like to do? And I see work as like my emotional work in addition to my physical work, or my spiritual work. And in the center here, she has spiritual growth and developing character. And in our leadership and mentorship weekend, we just had our final weekend for the year in that course. And one of the things we do is we develop our character in that group. And I have everyone in the group, or all of the people who are collaborative leaders in that group, talk about what they believe character is, and then we go about the business of developing our character. And so character is something that's really important for me in my work and in my ability to do my work. So, in character quality might be bravery or courage. It might be, for you, it might be creativity. It might be being loving, and it may be, really being conscious about the heart and about your love nature. And it may be about a particular area that's really important to you, like children, working with children, or social justice, or working with elders, or beauty, caring for the planet, environmentalism. So there's so many different things that we can either make as the spearhead, or the point of the arrow, so to speak, of our work, where we're headed, where we're going, our true north, so to speak. And what we get to do is we also get to look at, well, in what ways am I grateful for the people, the places, the things that have provided a pathway for me, and that help me to love what I love, and hopefully what I'm doing is a way for me to love what I love, and to bring more love into the world, and to create more well-being and equity in the world. So what is our work? What is our work, and what are we grateful for about our work? And then our finances are usually come from our work, but not always. But then there's also our emotional well-being, and so what am I grateful for about my emotional well-being, or my mental ways of expressing or experiencing or processing. So uh, then also with our health, like what am I grateful for about my health? And I may be grateful for a strong body. I may be grateful that I can hear well. I may be grateful that I can see well if I can't hear well. I may be grateful that if I can't see, then maybe I can speak. If I can't speak, then, or see or hear, then maybe I can move. And if I can't see or speak or hear and I can't move, then maybe I'm grateful to be alive. So for those of us who can see and hear and speak, and move, there's a lot that we take for granted, that we could begin to have gratitude for. And Angie used to say that the things that we take for granted are the things that we can rely on. So it's just interesting to think about that. And so, how can we not take those people, places, things, and relationships for granted? It's important that we're able to extend our thanks. And that unspoken thanks really doesn't do anyone any good. So we need to be paying attention to our ability to acknowledge. And so, who would I like to thank today that I haven't thanked? Or who would I like to thank today that maybe I have thanked? Or who, what, where can I deliver my gratitudes? And like right now, I'm grateful for the geese that went by this morning. I'm so honored and privileged and grateful to live in my groovy little apartment on the in this amazing, sweet little apartment, and that I get to have this beautiful view of this place that is so sacred to me, of the sea, and it's really an honor. And I mean, West Seattle is a lot farther away than it used to be. Now with the bridge and everything, it's kind of entertaining. So it's interesting. It's kind of like living farther away from Seattle than it used to be. But what is it that I want to do around my spiritual growth and developing my character? What do I want to develop around my character? And I appreciate what she says here. There's a couple of different things that you can do. These are on page 144. And so create a nature journal. As you explore the outdoors, record animals and birds, insects, flowers, and trees that you see. Keep a log of your favorite places, noticing what captures your imagination in the natural world. Whatever we pay attention to has meaning for us. Whatever we pay attention to has meaning for us. So just to notice, like, what am I paying attention to? Because clearly that has meaning for me, or I wouldn't be doing it, would be giving it the attention. And then there are several more on the page. There's three more, but I would like this next week, if we could give gratitude for what we've learned from nature this month, or from what has been strengthened in our own nature this month. What has been strengthened in our own nature this month, and so notice what you are grateful for in the four quadrants of your life. This is page 145. Work, creative service, relationships, friends, colleagues, and family, and tell them if you can. And then finances and right livelihood. Do you have right livelihood, and or are you kind of reflecting on what that might be in the future, or are you looking at different options around that for yourself, around that right livelihood, and then giving thanks and gratitude around our health and well-being. And I would love to know what you're most grateful for. So let us know. Let us know below in our comments. And I will be looking forward to seeing you next week. And thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I just did this early, and so I trust and have faith that all is aligned. Have a great day. Bye.